Hi, David Odell here with Odell Complete Concrete. Today is day 4. Let's go over day 3 wrap up real quick. Here's what we completed day 3. Got the rebar in, we got the forms in. And this is a plastic form, reusable, great for radiuses. We also have a little porch set up here. I did a slight rip on that because we have a slope going to the front yard. So it's 5 inches on the left side. It's 4.5 on the right side. Not really noticeable. Also, what else we have here? We doweled in at both ends. We got 2 dowels at that sidewalk, and we've got 2 dowels at that end, and we have 1 more dowel at the garage door entry. That's the whole package. So this is the fiber I will be adding. This is a 2-pound bag right here. That's going to go into my 5 1/4 yards. We got our broom finish going in here, all tool joints. This is the flashing, aluminum flashing I put on this wood. What's unusual about this house is the garage floor has no stem wall here. It's just setting, or if it does have a stem wall, it's below the actual grade of the dirt here. The grade of everything, it's below that concrete basically. So they got a lot of problems here. Every house going up the hill has the same problem. Water's coming down the hill. The dirt's higher than the floor of the garage at this point. They got real issues, but they're considering putting some stucco here. When they do that, they can pull that flashing on up a little further, tuck it in behind the paper or something. Anyway, let's get ready for the pour. The pour has started. We have a red chalk line that we're following on the house side. I'm pulling the rebar up as we're placing the concrete. And then Bobby's rodding it off. And we're using the 3-foot wide wood bowl float. And that right there is the 6-foot Milwaukee Red Stick. It's a rod board / level. That's what it looks like after you laid it down, right after the rod and the wood bowl float. A lot of touch-up paintwork to do along the bottom of this house because of the raised brick planters that were in there. Now we're just going to go around the edges with a hand float and get the edges nice and level. Then the next step would be your walking edger. This happens to be a 1/2 inch radius and 10 inches wide walking edger. Now on the joint pattern, and we're going to be putting them in right now, basically I just kind of went at points where the narrowest points of this the radius is, because that's where it's going to want to crack. And then of course off of the corner of the house. This particular concrete mix design is a 3000 psi. It's straight sack cement, which means there's no fly ash in it. It goes off a little quicker when you don't have the fly ash in there. Now this tool right here that you see being used is the funny trowel. He just went along the building with that just to seal it in. Now we have a sponge going, cleaning the existing concrete up. Here's a hand float, a fiberglass hand float, followed up with about a 20-inch rounded trowel. The reason you use the hand float first is to flatten it out, get it nice and flat, and work it around where you need to. This is the top of that step going into the master bedroom. So we let it get pretty stiff before we even touched it. Those knee boards you see me on, I got those at the World of Concrete. Kraft makes those. And I got a killer price on them. I got them for $11 a set. But you're not going to get it like that anywhere else, only at World of Concrete. I like the wood hand float, as you can tell there. I've used the fiberglass hand floats, I use the magnesium, but the wood one really gets a good bite on the concrete. And that's a 20-inch by 4-inch trowel. One end is rounded. Marshalltown makes that. This has the rubber handle and it has some texture on the rubber. It's fairly a new design for Marshalltown. They used to just have they started with the wood handles, then they went to the rubber, which was a smooth rubber. Now they've got the rubber with texture, which was a good idea because when you start sweating on the smooth rubber, it gets kind of slippery. This concrete finish is going to be a non-slip broom finish. There's a lot of different types of brooms you can use, but I happen to like the 50% nylon, 50% horsehair. There's my step broom, and that's the same 50% horsehair nylon. Hi, David Odell here. This is end of day 4. Concrete's down. It's all broomed out. This is finished product. All we have to do now is we're going to come back. This is Friday, so we'll come back Monday, take these forms out. When we take them out, we'll just drop them on the street or in the grass, wherever we happen to drop them. All this concrete you see on the top will just fall off. At least that's my hope anyway. We'll see how that works out, but technically, you know, it's not going to adhere real well to plastic, so I think it will fall off. But she turned out beautifully. It turned out really nice. Went real well today. We had enough concrete, so that's a good sign. The pump didn't clog. Concrete dried really evenly throughout. No wet spots, no waiting on certain areas, even though it's all shaded. It dried evenly. And it's a lot to do with the mix design I used here. And that's a straight sack cement, no additives, no fly ash, 3,000 psi, so that's a 6.5 sack mixture basically. Went off real nice. We got all our joints in. All our joints are already in. Crack points off of these corners. And then I kind of split up everything. This is a narrow spot in the radius, in the meandering edge. If you look down here, you can see I kind of hit the narrowest points at a couple spots with the joint and the crack control stuff. That's it, man. We'll come back. Hi, David Odell here. We're at day 5, morning. We're just coming back here to strip the forms off and clean up the job. And then we're going to head for the next one. Let's take a look at what we got here. So we poured this on a Friday, and this is a Monday morning. And then you can see it's starting to cure out somewhat. Really curing out quickly back here on that step. So all that's left to do here is just take these forms off. And you can see they're coming away really nicely. Look at that. You just step on them a little bit. And look at this. Already clean on the top. Comes right off. There it is. That's the Olaf in action. You got that Olaf at World of Concrete, huh?
Yep, Olfa.
Oh, Olfa.
Yeah, but these blades are super nice. And you can peel back each layer.
All right. So that's how the finished product looks. You notice we just got done rinsing it down. All the water ran off beautifully. I did find another use for that little hole for the dryer vent, and it was worked out great to hold the gate open. Anyway, thank you for watching my videos. If you like these kind of videos, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified as soon as I upload this stuff. Thanks. Have a good one. I'm gonna announce the winners for the stable gloves. 2 winners. Each winner gets 1 dozen delivered out from Leo Stable Pumping. And these are the winners right here that we have. Anthony Griffin, Jason Rivas. And if you didn't get one, if you didn't win, you can still get them at stable.com. And they're running about $3 a pair. I think he charges somewhere in that neighborhood. So they're pretty inexpensive. Anyway, thanks for watching, and talk to you later.